The summer months here are nothing but extraordinary, so full of life and beauty, existing in such great contrast to the rest of the year, where the days are made up mostly of rain and spent under the constant cover of clouds. After so much darkness, I sometimes feel as though there is almost too much sun. The days last so long, making the darkness of night a rare reprieve, and the light on the world can feel overexposed almost, as though it couldn't possibly be this bright naturally. Some days I miss the comfort of the overcast skies, but every time I step out into the evening light, as it dances its way across the forests and through my soul, I remember why this time of year is so special. It's a brief gift of life, of so much green, of wildflowers, of unimaginable beauty, and of course of bugs. Those may not be as much of a gift in my eyes as the others, but they are part of the time spent outdoors. And honestly, I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm sure they serve as some reminder, and I could probably find something beautiful to say about them if I spent a little bit more time thinking on it. But the best I can see is that they help to pull me back to reality, like a pinch almost, a reminder that this is real life, and what I'm seeing is truly around me. I sometimes struggle to find the right words to describe this time of year. I feel as though it's impossible to truly grasp the scale of its marvel, and to try it with only words and images alone does a disservice to the other senses it fills. So I'm trying to take time to be still, to be present in this extraordinary season, and take in all that I can before the days turn back to rain and cold, overcast skies. Part of this stillness has meant going back to my favorite seasonal rhythms, of cooking with what is in current abundance, and connecting to the now of nature. I harvested these cherries during my recent trip back to Virginia, and I felt fitting to work with them now, as my family has come into town to visit. I get to share something of my old home made in my new, and marrying the two feels special and right, especially in a pastry meant to share. I have been working on trying to settle in a bit more to the home. So to do this, I need to focus on every space, and I feel like I've done a good job in the main spaces, in the dining room and living room so far. They aren't perfect, they're almost there. But the one place I'm failing is my entryway. And I have a couple of things that I want to shift up. I'm also doing a terrible job at settling my bedroom. That's just been kind of the place where I put things that I don't want to look at, and that's not really how a bedroom should be treated. So that needs to be worked on. But first and foremost, I want to focus on the entryway because it's when you come in here, it's what it looks like, and that's such an important piece of making a home, is coming in and how you are welcomed or other people are welcomed. So I have behind me this beautiful piece of furniture that I found for really cheap on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm so lucky that I found it. And I put it here to replace a table you probably have recognized in the past, but that poor table I've messed with so many times. I started to paint it and then I started to sand it, and now I think I need to do something entirely different than what I've done. But this beautiful armoire, as much as I love it here, doesn't really suit my needs for an entryway. And so I think I need to switch it out. Also, the table that I exchanged it with does not fit in my room and is just messing with all of the energy of the space, and it just doesn't feel super good anymore. So I think I need to switch them out, but in order to do so, that buffet table needs a lot of love. So I thought I'd take you along with me to get it fixed up. You know, I didn't think about the fact that I did not move this in here by myself. So we'll see how this goes. All right, Graham, you ready? Are you gonna help? I'm gonna help. You're helping guy. Yeah? Okay. Go for it. Let's go get the other table. Let's go get the other table. Hazel will be turning 3 at the end of this month. It's hard to believe that it's almost been that long since I picked up this little tiny fluff ball, who quickly became my closest companion and a very involved helper. And it was only a little less than a year and a half later that Grim entered the fold. He'll be 2 come October, and that's just as incredible to me. I'm forever grateful to have them here by my side, surveying projects and helping in all the many ways that they do. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? You got here? What do you think? Get better? Okay, so here is the table. I started to paint it this white with this paint, but I don't really like it. This room is pretty much all white. It's got white floors and gray walls. White dog, you're so cute. But I feel like it kind of blends in, so I think I'm gonna try to go with something that's green. What do you think, Grim? Do you think green would be the right option? Yeah, maybe? But first, I need to move this guy into the bedroom. Oh. Okay. Actually, I need to reorganize the bedroom. We're gonna do that first. One moment, then we'll be back, and then we'll work on this. It might be more than a moment. Figure it out. Alrighty, so it's the next day. I got this situated, and I put the other guy in the bedroom. Here it is, looking lovely as ever. So now my plan is to paint this, not white because I don't like it, but I do have a green. Actually, it is the same green as this guy, so I'll do that. And I also want to finish what I started here with sanding off the blue paint to reveal the wood. Ultimately, I would like all of it to be that wood at some point, but it's just not really in the cards right now, so yeah, I'll get to that eventually. First, green. Alrighty, so it's starting to come together. I'm really glad that I painted this green. I ended up also painting the drawers green as well. I do still want to strip this eventually, but I just don't have a safe place to do that yet. So green works well, and I think it suits the space pretty okay. Most everything I own is green, so very fitting. I brought some plants and a stool that I found on the side of the road in. And I just got a carpet that I've been waiting for I think 5 months now this morning. And so it's perfect, and I'm really excited about that. There's still a lot more that I think I need to do with this space, especially against the wall here and some of just this hallway in general. But this is a good start for now, and it's starting to feel more like a home. I have a really bad habit of only settling in partway whenever I move to a new place, of making things temporary, or at least expecting them to be temporary. So I get it to a point that feels good but not finished, and I think I need to stop doing that. I get really excited, I set up all of the big pieces, and then I kind of just stop. I still have a handful of boxes that I need to unpack, and really just a lot that I need to do in order to make this place more of a home. And part of that is making my home a home and expecting to be here for a while, because right now I'm going to be. At least I think so. So I might as well settle into it fully. And so first step is going to be the entryway, which isn't that big a deal, but I am futzing with the other spaces. I've moved some stuff around in my bedroom, and I have some ideas for everywhere else, but I just feel like this is the space that I've neglected the most and have left boxes in and paint and things in the most. And if I just can stop doing that, get that settled, then I feel like the rest of it will be easier, kind of like dominoes. And so I'm starting here. Like I said, there's a lot that I still want to do to this wall and this area where I have boxes and things that's not done. I think I want to put a mirror here. I had that other case here that had a mirror on it, and I really liked having that to leave the house. It was a good place to do a quick check, make sure I was ready to go out into the world. So I need to find a cute mirror for that, and I think I'm gonna hang up a bunch of dried herbs or do something that just makes it busier. Everything is too perfect right now in this house. I like things to be busy. You've seen my workstation many a times. That's busy, and that's exactly what I like. So I need to work on getting things to be busy again. But until I can organize some ideas for what I'm gonna do here, I think I'm gonna leave it be. It feels a lot better, and hopefully in the next week to come I'll be able to get it a little bit closer to what I want it to be, what I need it to be for it to be home. So, check back in with that in a bit. This oil's been infusing beautifully. Every time I check on it, I couldn't be happier with it. It's just gorgeous. Pretty soon I'll be able to strain it and start making a salve with it, but for now it's still just on the checking in stage. But today I think I am gonna head up to the island for a bit. I haven't been in about a week and I kind of just miss it up there. I want to go see what's going on, if any of the berries are ready to harvest, or maybe there'll be some flowers that I can take home. I'm really open to anything. Last time I was in the mountains, all of the thimbleberries were ready, and quite a few of the other guys had started to pop up. It's a little bit past salmonberry season, but I am hoping that maybe the blackberries will be somewhere. I doubt they're ready yet, but there might be some raspberries and hopefully some huckleberries. So that's the goal for today. Just wanted to check in on this guy before I left. So I guess I will see you there. Huckleberries have come into season. I don't think I will ever get over how beautiful these berries are. This is probably one of the most successful berry harvests I have ever had for huckleberries. I found this new trail that my dad showed me, and there were just so many, and they were all so big and happy and full. It's unbelievable. I feel really, really lucky to have gotten this many. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but for now I need to clean them up, and then I'll probably just freeze them till I figure out something to do. I did make that huckleberry tart not too long ago, but I think I want to try something a little bit different this time. Or maybe just keep them to have throughout the winter. We'll see. But they are becoming a perfect summer berry to me. Probably my favorite now. I've been working on the edit of this video for quite a while now. I didn't want to finish it until I felt I was truly on a path of stillness. And today, as I close it, I feel as though I finally am. And I can speak that with full truth. I know this is a journey, and there will still be ups and downs as I learn and grow. But I know that I'm properly on that path. And for this, I'm grateful. And I so look forward to the steps that are to come.